Alright, so Dokkan has decided to give us the sub-EZA, quote-unquote sub-EZA information. I think this is actually in Extreme Z area, or Extreme Z Awakening, yeah. So it says pre-introduction of new Extreme Z Awakening characters. Yeah, GT Edition Extreme Z Battle. So this Goku and this Frieza and Cell, their details are revealed. I think that means that Baby's details are in literally in about 17 minutes from now. So that's the thing there. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the details of these characters, and honestly, we'll see. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know right here. But we have the Frieza, the Cell, and then the Kid Goku. Translations are here courtesy of your boy Minato Splash, right? I be gaming right here. So we'll start with this GT Kid Goku right here. His leader skill is Super STR types Key 3, HP attack and defense plus 110%. Doesn't really matter there. His super attack effect, or he raises attack and defense for the turn, causes immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. So yeah, actually, I want to bring up, even before his EZA, this guy actually did do immense damage, which I find interesting. It'll boost his damage somewhat, but him doing immense damage, it's just a good thing for him to do, right? Just in general, right? So, this Kid Goku, he gets 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then on super attack, he gets 180% attack and 80% defense. So that's I think that's a pretty like sizable attack buff once he actually super attacks. Do we have the EZA stats here? No, but you know, I wonder if did Proton post the EZA stats by any chance? Proton usually is able to post these EZA stats, but I don't know, like this was like so long ago. So did he like post the did he post them when they like originally were announced? I have no idea. I would have to like literally scroll through this and check, and that's probably just gonna take such a long time. Give me a second. Okay, I found it just real quick for y'all. Here are the base EZA stats for the unit. So this Goku's at 10.6k defense, 16.4k attack, so just general. He has a high chance to crit, which, you know, just a baseline high chance to crit. I think that is pretty good overall. Then what happens after that is that he gets guard for 3 turns from his first appearance, right? Which I think, again, is a pretty good ability to have. Having the guard for 3 turns from the first turn of appearing. I think that's quite nice, right? Now, I saw some people complaining about, you know, oh, the guard lasting only for 3 turns. I mean, if we take a look at my post here, we could see people are definitely talking about the guard only lasting for the 3 turns. I bet it's going to be the quotes. Without the guard, you know, like him, seems pretty decent, right? We'll talk about it. I think that guard is a pretty solid addition to add to him. I closed the wrong tab, actually, by the way. I just realized that. Let me... God, I'm a mess. I literally actually just woke up. I barely woke up, right? But him having the guard for the 3 turns from first appearance, I think that is good. But the issue is that it's not like he's really building up anything for him to benefit off the guard. Like, okay, what happens after the guard, you know, is gone? He's not like building up stats or anything for him to really need the guard like that. And without the guard in general, he's not gonna like be living super attacks. So it's like, is he like considered for like Super Battle Road? Is there gonna be some new event coming? We'll keep an eye on that. I think people are jumping on it a little bit. He also gets buffs against the GT boss's enemy. So, he gets additional Key 3 and attacks guaranteed to hit when facing one enemy. If there's a GT boss's enemy, he gets another 50% chance to crit, which does add onto that, so it's a 100% chance to crit. Then a high chance of 100% attack, which I don't like. I think it could be guaranteed because you have to be GT bosses and one enemy. I think that's very restrictive. He'll be good for the Sin fight though. If he's like in, you want him like in slot 7, but if you have this guy in slot 7, he'll actually be quite good for the Sin fight. The issue again is the EGL phase, but if you're able to keep his guard up for the EGL phase, at the end he has type advantage. He's getting these extra buffs against GT bosses enemies. He's guaranteed critting, right? Even against EGL Sin. I think he could be quite an interesting option there. I don't know how high his stats are going to be exactly, but I don't think he's too bad, right? But I'm not gonna say he's crazy. I think he's like a he's like a solid unit, right? I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's really that great. Obviously, links stay the same, but, you know, like, on the family, same lineage, same war race, experienced fighters, prepared for battle, GT first battle. He actually shares a lot of links with the 8th anniversary unit. And he's on just a lot of good teams, right? Just as a Goku unit, so I think that's really good. So we have the perfect form Cell and then the final form Frieza. They're pretty much, I feel like they're very, very close to being the same unit. But we'll talk about the Cell first. So again, Extreme N type Key 2. Is it Key 2? It's Key 3. Oops. Well, I mean, the leader skills don't really matter, but I realized I left it as Key 2 on the leader skills, did I? I mean, oh no, right? I guess I'll tweet it since I just noticed. Just notice the leader's skills are Key 2 and not 3. Finger slips. No one cares for their leads anyways, though. LML. Okay, we're done there. Let's talk about Cell. I'm sorry, y'all like, what does a Cell do, right? I get that. So, Key +2 with an 150% attack and defense, obviously. Imagine no defense. When all allies attacking in the same turn are revenged, GT bosses, or sworn enemy category allies, he gets an additional 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack, so that's a multiplicative buff, and he performs a guaranteed additional super attack. Plus an additional attack plus 150% and super effective against all types of the target enemy is stunned. Now this is something you're not really going to see too often. That's like a super battle rate ability. But I like this. It's like giving you incentive to buff these teams. Revenge, GT bosses, sworn enemies. I would assume LR Super Baby 2 leader skill is probably going to be Revenge GT bosses. If it's LR Super Baby 2, which I presume it's going to be an LR Super Baby 2 that we'll see in like 10 minutes. But wanting you to run these teams is not like the worst thing to ask for. I mean, if you take a look at the teams, right? You can Revenge, GT bosses, and then sworn enemies. I think there's going to be some units that are solid here, like Revenge, Angel Golden Frieza's good, and Cell's good. I mean, you even have Orange Piccolo. You don't have to run full extreme class, right? Esther LR Broly. It sucks, actually. I don't know why I pointed him out. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, this Angel Golden Frieza mod Junior is really good, right? There's potential for a lot of characters in the future, like a baby. LR Metacooler is like a still okay option, right? This needs help. Yeah, I can't even like lie about that. You know, Super Baby 2 right here is pretty nice. Frieza, eventually, that he could be an interesting option. To say LR Super Boo 2, Super Boo, right? Super Boo specifically. We need a new Cell though and everything like that. So this category does need help as well. Revenge is probably like the best standing one, but hopefully Super Baby 2 and future releases do really help that out a lot. His link set, Gentleman, Brainiac, Shocking Speed, Ultimate Life Form, Nightmare, GT, Shattering Limit. So that's pretty much it for Cell. And Frieza is kind of just the same thing. Again, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage with a high chance to stun. And so the difference is that, again, he stuns, Cell seals on a super attack, right? So what obviously the plan is that you run them together, and then like I guess like if the enemy, depending on the enemy, you put either one in the first slot, which I think is kind of weird because like you're not gonna really run these guys together, like, or have one of them in slot 1, because none of them look like a slot 1 unit to me. I mean, yeah, their defenses are not high enough. They don't have like evasion, guard, attack, even attack lowering in super battle or anything like that. Like I wouldn't even run them in slot 1 in super battle road. Like, no way, that just sounds awful. That doesn't sound like a fun time. So I think what you probably would want to do is you want to, it's tough because Cell guarantees seals. So like I guess you probably want to guaranteed sealed Cell, then use Frieza after, but that's pretty much it. Frieza again is literally doing just the exact same thing, where he wants the GT bosses, Revenge, or sworn enemy category ally units on the rotation. I don't know if you can mix and match with that. That doesn't, because there's a unit that you can't mix and match with that. It's the full power limit breaker Super Saiyan 4s. You actually cannot mix and match their passive. So like let's say in Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, you want full super class Dragon Ball heroes or full power category characters, but you can't actually mix and match that through testing. So I don't know if it's like, can you mix and match these 3? Imagine you can't. I feel like you have to be able to, because these categories just suck right now. There's like no way you're not gonna be able to mix and match these characters. I just refuse to believe that would be the case. But anyways, these guys, again, these 2 I'm not really that big of a fan of. They're just the same as they were pre-EZA, which I never really liked their design anyways. But yeah, it's just DT boss is buff. I mean, it'll help for those categories. I guess I have to consider these categories suck, and they're probably like a top 5 units in the team. So at the end of the day, it's a W. Let me know what y'all think about these easy characters. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.